about time we threw another tea party, don't you think? I wonder who else is free. We're back! Shh! Quiet on set! They're film- Oops! What's your take, Detective?
Bullet wound to the chest. Gunpowder residue on the clothes.
You think it was someone they knew?
Yes. It's possible the suspect arranged for them to meet at this very spot.
A reasonable
What?
The victim's And... I think we got it! Phew, finally.
Acting was nerve-wracking for me when I first tried it too.
Chevres! Sure! Oh, hello there, you two. You're filming here too?
Yep. They heard about it,
But when we got here, your crew had already beaten us to it.
considering all the last-minute changes.
For sure! You...
Oh, for sure. You're already right.
Thanks, Miss Chiori. I appreciate... That didn't sound much like a...
So this is a film set?
This must all be quite new.
Yes. I watched a few films with a friend once. Looks like I missed out on a lot. True. But being an actor...
Huh? Most people would swap...
But they have to act out lives that...
That's exactly how it feels. Well, that's true. But...
Not to mention, the film we're shooting is based entirely on you, Miss Cullum.
I don't have to pretend to be someone...
Not at all. Authenticity is what we're after. For example, you just need to think about that moment.
Oh,
We're all here? Wonderful! Let's head to the deck and... Oh, and this is for...
Whoa! Is this the same one?
The very same.
Thanks, Xavier! Feels like...
Of course! Our film is focusing on a single... In addition to the actor's own performance...
Huh?
Yes, but it's clear the Traveler and Miss Cullum...
Oh, that...
So, what do you say? It's settled! All right, without any further ado, turning it over to you once...
All right. All you need to worry about, Miss...
okay.
Good.
This is... Columbina.
The emotions I'm looking for. Oh, but definitely keep that gesture at the end.
That presence.
Terrific performance!
Thank you, Director Furry. You really don't mind me not...
Not at all. The character is based on you, just like you suggested.
Called back to the Zeppel-Yarny Palace again? Ugh, silly. You're here. How's it going? I've narrowed down a few potential. We just need to take a sample from each one. Great! We should get... All right. That should do it. We made good time. You sound pretty... Do I? Anyway, enough chit-chat. Oh, but let's head in through the side door. I don't... All right. Now since we have some time to kill, I suppose... It's really... These must be the ones we caught the first.
Like it?
Come on! It sounded like you're that proud of it? Well, yeah. You know it's gonna be good. What do you mean? After the festival, this ship will be returned to the fortress of Meru. So? So, no matter how much work you put in... Not making the most of it would be... But if you know it's all going to be gone, well,
Because you still get to keep the things you gain along the way.
Doesn't that make losing them even harder? Well, if you put it... The happy memories we make along the... Not to mention, everything we do... And when you look back on it... Exactly! So it's about finding joy...
Traveler!
What's wrong with that?
How did you get here? Oh, never mind. We need to help Miss...
What?
There was a mishap earlier that cost them some... Anyway, you should head back to the... Finally!
Uh-oh!
Change of plans then.
Hide! Huh?
Do I need my makeup done for...
Let me see. Maybe just a quick.
Huh? Traveler and Paimon? What are you...
Huh? Oh, well...
No. We ran into an issue that,
Oh, for several... Let us help then.
Thanks, you two.
Miss Charlotte's crew can go... Thanks, Director Farina! Of course! Fellow... Agreed! All right! So, the story... But, when Duke Saint Germain...
Huh? That sounds familiar. Wait, it's from that novel
He's only a genius when it comes to mechanics.
Huh? What was that noise?
Miss Jacoba, please don't speak as if I were the...
Not so hard. This box isn't...
This is why I keep saying, don't put too much trust in Clockwork Mecha. Unlike humans,
A heart?
That's right. It's what's on the inside. You can think of it as a person's core. What makes...
You said my emotion module was faultless.
It is, but that's not quite the same thing.
Do you think I have one then?
I don't think so. I know so. The question is, do you...
That's where you're...
I can't believe this. Forcing me to hide in a box and listen to this...
In the end, clocks tick through tranquil years. Fish swim no matter how grand a dream is.
And cut. That was a long one.
If she makes them do another take, I'm going to flip a lid. And not...
Oh, there were some weird audio. Perfect! That...
I can get out of this box.
It's our turn. Camera operator, set up... In this one, our protagonist peruses an aquarium.
Shoot. Paimon thought there'd be a break.
Break a leg! Yep, we're... All right, quiet on set!
I think she would like this.
Quick, we should roll on the...
It doesn't forage with the others, or prey upon its smaller kin. Instead, it and yet, she still stood before the cyclone in the end. So I think that story has it wrong. She is no different than us. She has a heart.
Oh,
What is she doing?
Cut!
You okay, Columbina?
Oh, yes. I just thought...
Why don't we take a short... That last take was B...
Thanks, Director Farina. But
You're sure? And that...
You okay, Sandrone?
Come on. It's time for me to go...
Jedi. Give me some space. The what? Alen, much like Renee, had long predicted that thanks to his expertise in mechanic, I told him there was no need. But it would seem... All right, the silt has been cleared away. Go activate the mechanism for the first sluice gate. That will fill the empty middle chamber with water. All right, now turn on the drainage mechanism in front of the second sluice gate, and this chamber will become empty once again. Back when I lived here, it was my job to tend. If the weather was nice, I would take Alen out in his wheelchair and we would go for a walk. Before long, we started bringing Polonia along too. Come to think of it, I was the only one who could get around easily back then. Happy. Of course, that was all just an illusion. Oh, all right, enough standing around. Yep, this place is exactly how I left it. Nothing has changed. What is it? Huh? How did you get... and you... read the whole thing? Anyway, since you've already read, well, feel free to look around. Oh, but be careful with the stuff around here. I'm not saying you can't old notes. Oh. During the first few months after at first, Alen and I would play together, but it didn't take long for me. Yeah. These logic and math puzzles. It's been so long. Let's go with this one. Just remember, you can't... like it took you a few extra moves. Well, what did you think of the game? Well, these kind... Oh, and these are... Wait. Oh, this was taken when Alen, in his later years, Alen would often sit by the fireplace and stare at this picture, wearing an expression somewhere between guilt and longing. He said he sometimes regretted not helping his friend with... This was Alan's workbench. We're both Polonia, not... Before Alan was bedbound. Later on, when he got too sick... You should have seen it at its prime. You know, we also used to have a... Oh! Help! Alen never played it much, but I managed to teach myself. I loved perusing Alen, but as Alen continued to deteriorate, even the sound of music Oh! Back then, I assumed a piano was like an ordinary clothing... Enough about that. Wait, there's a hidden compartment at the back of the... Knowing you, Ellen... Let's see here. Well... It's heavier than I was expecting. A letter? And a bunch of... well, it's a multi-dimensional algorithmic core. Ellen would use... All right, I'll start looking in... Okay. Hold on.
A snapshot of you playing among the plants shortly after you were born.
Huh? Wow! Look how happy you are in this... what's that supposed to mean? Just that you come off kind of... Well then, people should stop being so annoying. Of course not. Oh, here's something else. Looks like today, I solved another math puzzle. No, wait, that's From now on, I should have people address me as her... No more of that. You wrote this? Then, how did it get...
You seem to have developed a distaste for this particular entry, considering I found it in the trash.
Ellen, don't be embarrassed. Everyone goes... Nonsense. I wasn't even the one who wrote that. It must have... That's enough. I told you it was You know what? We're done with this. No more rifling around. Just put it down and let me read the To my little clockwork princess. Not another word.
You've most likely received the gift I left for you. I just hope you didn't stumble across all this while cleaning out my effect. I once asked if there was something you wished for. Do you remember that? I wonder if time... Regardless, I have another... Why this gift? To understand that, allow me to wax poetic on the soul once again. I believe a person should be born twice. It's a matter of transforming the life bestowed. We must make a conscious choice to define the meaning of our life. This is the process of... You are my proudest masterpiece. I told you that to me. You're just like the rest of us. You have a heart. In fact, some theories think of the human brain as nothing more than a machine, and thought the product of its computation. So you see, perhaps we're not so different no matter how one looks at it. The heart, your computational capacity, allowed you to become sentient and develop logic, emotions, and logic. Often, as you told me once, you've always, similar to how a blind person can feel when a part of their body. So, what I leave you now is this.
Of course. Whether you use it is entirely up to you. You are, and always have been, free to do it regardless, whether by my formula or some other means. I trust you will know your heart one day. You always were a fast learner. And the smartest person I've ever known. Ellen. Oh. I've already figured out how this formula works. You made up your mind already? Why wouldn't I? Resolving the anomalies within my... No. But... What? I already know what anomaly I need to resolve. Like Elen said, she's an amalgamation of all... And I resolve. Yes. But if you, let us in like that, wouldn't that... If what Elen said is true, then I'm about to be... Besides, you already read my whole diary. You're really sure about this? How many times do I have to say it? I find... enough with the... Right. With the numerological array, I can construct a simple formula. Oh! Just like St. Lolly's scent-sharing technique. Been there, done that. Huh! Sounds like that shaman has... The arcane and the mathematical are both fundamental laws of this world. Being able to achieve a similar result... Anyway, let's get this show on the road. But no comments from the peanut... Is this... No, it's probably just the result of a lens. Huh. But it looks like you made it. About time. Is that me? You just spoke of anomalies. Well, here I am. Shall we sit down and talk?
That should do it. Hello? My name is Alain Guillotin. Can you hear me?
Brings back memories, doesn't it?
Here. I want you to have this.
A notebook?
You can use it to write things down.
I don't need to write things down.
Even so, some things are...
So you wish me to carry out a basic...
I suppose you can think of it like that for now. But much like we use wooden stakes to guide a plant in the act of choosing what to forget and what to hold.
I don't understand. This is where we were born. Mornings of tending to the garden. Afternoons spent cleaning, reading, or studying. Evenings of cozying up by the fire, listening to Alen share stories about his past. Alen. What are you drinking?
Oh, this? It's called...
I want to try it.
Oh, well...
Better. Speaking of, why did you design me with...
Well, I'm not quite sure. I suppose I hoped you might have a...
Oh. Still bitter. I thought those peaceful days would... You know that's not possible. Maybe. That was just... Was it? Well... Over time, one of the habits we picked up from Elen was a machine acting like a human. I suppose... Yeah, that's just...
Hey, this place isn't half bad.
More and more people seem to be showing up to my tea party.
Can you blame me? I saw Columbina leading Capitano somewhere, and I had to see what...
I had simply asked Columbina where I might find Arlecchino. I have business to discuss with her. And Columbina suggests Tartaglia and I were unaware that this was a private gathering.
Whatever. Just add it to the list of...
See? Told you she wouldn't mind.
Much obliged, Sandrone.
Well, look who we have here. Good thing, Capitano. I was just about to go find you.
Pardon the intrusion. Rest assured.
Spoken like a true gentleman. A certain unmannered 11th seat could learn a thing or two.
You know, you really should start being nicer to me, Rosaline. What?
I'd like to see you try.
If you're gonna fight, take it outside. The only mess I plan on cleaning up... I still don't understand how our quiet afternoon turned into such a crowded gathering. And then, one by one, they left without a word. Yeah, pretty annoying, huh?
Of all my days with the Fatui, the times I... Goodbye, Sandrone.
Don't go. We should have just said that. Why didn't we? She couldn't stay. There was no future for her here. You're right. I suppose that's why you call me an anom. Every time you make a decision, there's a voice inside your heart. Why didn't we make her stay? Don't you find it unfair? But in the end... And now, even Polonia, the other half of Elen's legacy, the last remaining member of our family. Even Polonia is no longer with us. I did everything I could, but don't you feel like our connection to the past is fading bit by bit? Like, even the things we have left are slowly slipping away. I suppose, but you can't move through life without having to say goodbye. Ever so logical. What's your take, then? It feels like... It sounds so stupid, but I can't help it. That's the hand life has dealt me time, and why even fight for something that's just going to be lost in the end? Dark, I know. But the heart wants what it wants. Maybe the stellar linchpin appeared because of me. Because of what I wish for. I don't think so. Yeah, probably not. What an anomaly wants goes against... Well, go ahead and do what you came for. You're here to resolve the anomaly, aren't you? Yes. What's it gonna be? Keeping me imprisoned here like before? Or eliminating me entirely, like debugging a code. That might actually be a mercy. I don't care. Go ahead. I'm ready. Why do we keep losing everything we care about? I know it hurts, but that's life. I wish... I know. I've always known. Because we've been one all along. I'm fine.
It's okay to cry, you know.
Cry? You've got to be kidding me. Save the comforting for someone who needs it, Paimon. The emotional side of my core algorithm. My emotion module has always been fully developed and operational. Ellen tried to tell me that too. I've just chosen to ignore her, I suppose.
The aquarium?
The old me took one look at it, and then, one by one, the fish all...
Don't say that! A lot of people would feel...
Now? It's like you said. We get to...
Well said!
Besides, I've already died once. I'd be stupid not to make the most of this second chance.
Right! Earlier you... or your inner self mentioned something about...
You think that's something you can just ask? I may have accepted my emotional self, but I'm not about to... That said, taking a step in the right direction couldn't hurt.
Huh?
Metaphorically speaking, I mean.
Huh?
You couldn't get comfortable sleeping near the Opera Epicles, right?
Hold on. If it's souls we're dealing with,
And under normal circumstances, I'm sure someone of your...
Remind me how they ended.
Yes, it's called soul severing. Renee, after learning of Fontaine's impending doom, Renee thought if he could find a means for the soul to live on in perpetuity. Unfortunately, his theory of the four Orthants was imperfect at the time. Jakob, another member of the Narcissenkreuz Ordo, sought to carry on Renee's legacy and restore his physical form.
By severing their souls?
Yes. After Renee successfully awakened, the two continued their research. And all the severed souls, after you saved Fontaine by turning Fontainians into true humans, these souls were... But the souls severed before Renee awakened had nowhere to go.
Almost as if they exist outside the bounds of this world.
Not only that, but over time, they began to fuse. But the full transformation must have been recent. Otherwise, Wait, no, he must know already. That would... In that case, let's go find Nervalette. No, not just yet. Why not? For one, the diplomatic castle alone would be a nightmare. Even the... Besides, with me here, success is a done. All I need is for Miss Lolly to help pinpoint the location of this monstrosity.
With my eyes closed. But, how exactly do you plan?
Just trust me.
Alright. If you're that why the sudden interest in helping find...
No, I didn't. And you're right. This problem hasn't... But, in his later years, Elan told me he also felt sorry towards Marianne. If he were still with us, I think he'd do the same. He might have a few choice words. Friends shouldn't hold grudges or leave behind regrets. You mean everything that just happened wasn't for nothing? Why, thank you for pointing out the just washing off the grime of the past.
What's this about aquarium tanks all of a sudden? They go off on some...
All right then, Seat Lolly. Tracking this thing...
Huh?
You get this, Granny Eatsley!
You. Come with me to Hotel de Boer for a drink. Why? Miss Guillotin? I'll report back on the location tomorrow morning.
Well, don't let me...
All right, you. Time to go. I've got scores that need...
Huh?
Time to meet up with Sandrone! Well, we should know soon. Let's just hope it all works out. Lolly sure
Good morning. We just finished filming a last minute. The others are still down below discussing.
You mean...
Yes. They're torn between whether the heroine should reunite.
Because the whole point is that she came to...
Yes. Director Farina and Miss Chiori think a tragic, but Director Xavier thinks having the two reunite. Me? On a personal level. Of course I want to see her again. But that means an actor would have...
Oh.
Huh?
Yeah, don't look so worried. Besides, it's up.
Work out.
Well, you know. Yep, exactly.
I'll just focus on having fun.
Well, look who we
Oh, the lighting specialist.
Yeah.
Seriously, don't worry about it.
You seem to be in better spirits now, Miss Columbina.
It's okay. I'm fine now.
So, what are your thoughts on the ending then?
We should...
Huh? Oh, right on.
Well, yeah. We were...
What?
Really? 'Cause...
Did I? Huh?
Let's see. You spent half an hour bad-mouthing Auroron, half an hour... Oh, the crew? Wait, but now that everything with your core is sorted out...
I just want to deal with this mess first. Besides, this is good enough about that. Were you able to pinpoint...
Of course. When Granny Eatsley promises.
Great, let's see. The Morte region. What, the place the souls were severed? Is that the source of the resentment?
Let me come with. This thing's movement isn't fixed.
You've already gone to...
I don't mind. These old bones have nothing better to... Besides, if I don't go, they'll just have...
All right, then.
There's no time to...
No sign of it.
Should I start the summoning ritual?
Let's drain the water from this floor of the tower first.
Wait, we can do that?
Of course. Alan and Renee both saw the future that awaited Fontaine. Not important. Just unlock...
Ready?
Yeah. But more than likely, they've already been driven to madness. If communication fails...
In that case...
If a fight does break out...
Understood. All right. Wandering spirits, drifting along the tides. Here, let resentment recognize resentment.
This is exactly why I deal in math, not magic. Mechanical science is so...
Watch out!
Hey, you! Or whoever. I'm a descendant of Fontaine's Lord Artificer, Alain Guillotin. I can make you. Sandrone! Looks like talking. All right. Plan B. You're cursing out the wrong person. I didn't even know them. How tiresome.
Show no mercy! You two! Time to end them!
Halloween Thunder! Here!
Most of them aren't. But you still have a chance to return to the ley line. And reunite with your family. Work with me here. I told you I'm not like them. I'm stronger. Inverted. World formula. Reversion. Be at peace among the tides. Lost souls. Is it over? Yep. Told you it'd be a piece of.
How did you do that?
That creature was nothing special. Add a bunch of souls with nowhere to go, a touch of malicious. All I did was separate the original souls from the rest of the filth. The principle behind the world formula is divergence. Starting from a point of origin, it deconstructs. So, it would follow that reverse calculating the world formula allows us to achieve it's similar to the concept of homological reduction in mathematics. I reduced them to the basic fundamental essence of their being without that meant...
I think I finally understand how Outlanders feel when I ramble on.
Point is, it was super impressive.
You're just realizing that now? Ahem. Enough. We should get going. Well, that's one old mess for the book. Feels nice to do a good deed.
You helped everyone out a bunch of not
I wouldn't be so sure. I'll be heading back to the Fatui soon enough. You two are too Fine. Just don't say I didn't warn you when it comes back to bite you.
Well, where to next? Back to...
Yeah! Your personal business, the Narcissism thing, it's all resolved. That means you can see the people that need seeing now. Right, Sandrone? Everyone's gonna be so...
You wouldn't catch me dead admitting to this. Columbina's a special case, though. She'll sense me coming from a mile off. How am I gonna...
Sandrone? Is it really you? You're back? You didn't tell me. You avoided me. Why? Sandrone.
Now we're even.
I missed you so much.
That makes one of us, idiot. I'm here, Columbina.
Sandrone.
Don't ruin the moment, or I'll start.
And scene! Bravo!
Huh? Where did you just go, Miss Columbina? You vanished, and then the next that.
Yeah. Well, the camera was already.
Hold on.
Yep, my best friend. The one I was looking for. I never thought I'd actually get to see her again. I'm just so happy. Plus, the film got a happy ending too. It's all thanks to you, Sandrone. Sandrone?
You couldn't stop being annoying for 1 second! Columbina!
As expected. Going to the opera house is the true...
You get to see the audience's reaction in real time.
I can't believe you let us include that in the final cut, Sandra.
You even agreed to help us reshoot a couple...
Most of it was caught on camera already, so it's not... What are you...
Nothing. It was just interesting to see us on... I'm glad this moment is going to be preserved forever.
Just a pity we didn't take...
Well, artistic films can rarely...
Oh, did I hear someone mention the Farina?
Come on, don't go...
I won't. Our crew winning the Farina Award was a team effort after all. Costume design, script adaptation... Ooh, and the a lot of the effects were based on actual items the Special Patrol confiscated from criminals. But it turned out amazing! Real...
Which film did you vote for?
Isn't it obvious? Great you all should be proud, though. A lot of critics are saying really good things about your longing and loss. Searching for something even after it's gone. Well, that is what the...
Watching a film with...
Ooh, let's throw a celebration later, then.
How about the wing?
That's perfect. Friends and family are...
You all can head over first and make yourselves at home. I just have one more...
Can I come?
Fine. Not like you'd listen if I tried to stop you. yes. Here lies Lord Artificer, Elaine Gaeltan.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Ellen. I got your gift. Our home is just as quiet and warm as it always. Polonia received irreparable. Polonia was family to me. You always said I was a fast learner. I never said this to you back then, but thank you for creating. Being your family meant everything to me.
Can I say a few words as well, Sandrone?
Don't need my permission.
Hello, Mr. Guillotin. You don't need to worry. Sandrone, not only is she a brilliant scholar, she's
As if.
She'll never admit it. But she's always there when her friends need it the most. So, if she ever needs help...
Columbina.
What else? Oh, she likes drinking bitter...
No, wait! Don't tell him all that!
Huh? I don't understand.
Well, yeah, but
Okay. I'll come back.
That's not what I meant. All right.
Should we say a few words too? Oh, great idea!
Goodbye, Ellen.
You made it! Oh, but, you didn't bring anyone else along?
We did invite a friend, actually. She'll be here soon.
I do love it.
This seems like a fun occasion.
Good idea! We'll introduce you to all...
Granny, it's Lee. You're really not going...
First of all, Seat Lalin and Eats Papa are Chi-Chi meal.
But the Grin Malkin cat and Bog.
Agreed. We've never had a Chi-Chi meal.
If this was the Masters of the Night Wind, these kids wouldn't. I'm terrible at dealing with you think you're
Lady Sand.
Hello.
Don't look at me like that.
Don't be fooled by my sister's demeanor.
Well, I suppose when I...
You're too kind, Lady Sandro.
I just need to borrow them for a bit. I'll pull them.
When did hugging become a...
Oh! I could lend you...
I don't need something to hug in the...
How about this?
You could... Right next to each...
Yep, super quiet. I'm sure you'll have a great time.
Fine. What was in that piece of cake you just handed her? Maritime flowers, eggs, flour. It's so delicious.
Miss Lapine Pauline, look who I...
Master! Wait, what happened to your face? Never mind.
Things are sounding a lot...
Oh, look who it is! Perfect. And the elusive Miss Guillotin. It's great to see you. Thank you so much for... Oh, right. Introductions.
That's kind of you. But I didn't...
Right. Miss Columbina?
Yes?
Could I interview you sometime? I'll treat you to some gâteau de bord for the trouble. There's only a limited amount available each day. Oh, but it's an absolute must-try when you're in Fontaine.
Oh.
Bold of you to use my own cake as a bribe right in
You know what? When else are we all...
Are we going to toast?
Yep. Come on.
friends of yours?
Veronique is the prop manager for Musketeer Pictures.
Yeah, thanks to Duke Risley and Narcisse.
You make it sound like I'm giving you special treat. You are far too modest.
It's also just good for...
Anyway, I suppose I have you to thank.
I didn't do anything special.
Don't sell yourself short, miss. Do you mind if I leave up some of the installation?
Huh?
Like I said before, I just think it would be good. Besides, maintaining an aquarium is sure to be a lot more
Of course I...
Great. Then it's just...
That's amazing, Sandrone. We should go hang out at the...
You do know you just...
You made it. Sorry for starting this.
No worries at all. Oh, right. You've probably seen them around already.
Miss Columbina and Miss Guillotin, right?
Yep. This one's...
I know. I didn't bring...
Thanks. We saw your film.
Oh, yes, we can...
Our effects were pretty over...
So basically, you're...
That wasn't the only realistic aspect. Miss Chevreuse and Miss Emily were also kind...
Oh, it was nothing.
Wow! No wonder your film turned out...
Oh, speaking of, want to join in on a round of tabletop troupe later, Miss Columbina and Miss Guillotin? I mean, what?
Here we go again.
That sounds interesting.
Yes! Persuasion successful! What about you, Miss Guillotin?
I guess...
Crit...
Nervalette! You came to the celebration...
Yes? Like...
Who's this?
Oh, right! This is Nervalette.
Greetings.
Hello.
These two must be the Fatus and former Fatus related to the recent incident in Nodcross.
The Eudex? Oh, the dragon that cries a lot.
Oh, well...
Jeez, Columbina. That's your takeaway from the...
Is that truly how I'm portrayed in the Fatus?
You must put a lot of people in prison then.
Well, it would be more accurate to say I pass judgment on their...
So, only the people...
Well, deserve is quite a subjective metric.
Yeah. Oh, for the love of...
You seem like a good dragon. Not the kind that throws people in prison for no reason. I think we can get along just fine.
Well, then she punched me because...
Sorry, Nervalette. She thinks that's a sign of friendship.
Where does she even pick up weird habits like that?
I see. I believe I have observed people up... I suppose I now know...
You know, these two are surprisingly alike.
Oh, looks like Arlecchino's here. Come on, Columbina. Let's go have ourselves a tea party.
Well, it's been quite some time since the three of us get...
Yes, but your tea is as...
Of course it is.
I'm glad to hear it. Are they to your liking, Miss Farina?
Yes, thank you. The tea and pastries are absolutely I can't believe I'm casually sipping tea with three harbingers.
Due to diplomatic reasons at the time, our last tea party was rather tense, wasn't? But this is simply a casual gathering of close friends. So I do hope you can...
Of course! I appreciate the hospitality.
I'm sure we'd all be delighted to have you join us more often. The same goes for you two.
Of course we should do this again!
This is nice, Sandrone. It reminds me of the happy times back in Snezhnaya.
Yeah. To be honest, I never thought these gatherings would feel this lively ever again.
Well, I think I speak for all of us when I say we're truly glad you're back, Sandrone.
Me too. I've realized that holding on to what matters doesn't just mean protecting what you already have. By reaching out and striving for something new...
No, that certainly doesn't...
Well, I'm only going to say it once.
Who knows? Perhaps once you return to the Fatui, we'll have more opportunities to keep in...
I want to spend more time together too.
Well, Notcry isn't too far from Snezhnograd. It shouldn't be hard to find a place where we can...
Oh, and then I can sing for you. Or
Speaking of music, I spotted a mechanical piano below deck. Is it yours, Miss Guillotin?
Yes. Reclaimed.
Why don't you play something for?
Huh? In front of...
yes, why not? You...
Yeah, come on!
Fine!
Musketeer pictures. Everyone... I'm not sure I should be in...
Of course you should. You might have
All right, thanks.
Can I be...
Of course, Miss Veronique. I would have loved to have you in the last...
Thank you.
Do I really have to be front and...
You're one of the lead actors!
Nervous?
All right, and 3.
Musketeer pictures!
Joni doesn't mind.
Hey, you two. Come over here.
Huh? Is everything all right?
Here. This is...
What is it?
It's an underwater mobility device.
Huh?
It's just a simple mechanical device. I saw the... It was inefficient, unskilled, and completely... No need to apologize. Everyone has the waters of Fontaine are home to more than just harmless. All right. Oh, and if you're going for a swim... I like music. In fact, I've taught myself to play many different instruments. You don't believe?
Hello there. Miss Kyuton mentioned you've been running an aquarium. Great! Good head. It turns out looking after it, but that's the thing. The word from officers, I was wondering if we could invite once they're here that way. What a wonderful idea! All right. I'll give you all the Called back to the Zeppel-Yarny Palace again. Seriously, what's the point in all these endless meetings?
It's about time we throw another tea party, don't you think? I wonder who else is free. Oh, you've been bringing back so many. You appear to take great pride in your work.
You betcha! But behind the sense of accomplishment, there's something else. Yeah, that's it. That's how Paimon's feeling underneath.
Why's that?
Paimon's not sure. Hey, don't say we're missing visit.
You're saying you want to open the
Would that not be okay? If that's the case, just...
if that's what you want.
Huh? We only get 70... Oh, right. Of course.
Ugh, you make me sound like some sort of tyrannical landlord.
So that means you're giving us the all clear.
Sure. You have my blessing.
Woohoo! The wing-a-lick gloop.
Of course. like music. In fact, I've taught myself to play many different instruments. You don't believe me? Find me a piano, and I'll show you a thing or two.
traveler.
Frimini! Why you with—
Mm-hmm. There are so many more. The sooner we finish clean.
I see.
Thanks for your. Father said that if I.
Huh. Or even better. Why don't we go south?
Are you sure?
Don't you worry about that. You already said we— But how can we let you do all the work?
In that case, if you find it.
Understood.
Please stay safe and